Welcome to Lapras Loot, where we dive deep into the world of Pokemon TCG collecting. Today we're talking about one of the most sought-after and iconic types of Pokemon cards, the Shadowless base set cards. How can you spot them, and why are they so valuable? Let's find out. Before we get into spotting a Shadowless card, let's quickly explain what they are. Shadowless cards are from the early print runs of the 1999 Pokemon base set, before Wizards of the Coast made changes to the design. Unlike later versions, these cards don't have a drop shadow around the Pokemon's artwork. This design change makes them distinct and highly desirable among collectors. When Pokemon TCG launched in North America in 1999, Wizards of the Coast initially printed what we now refer to as first edition base set cards. After this initial run, they removed the first edition stamp, but the cards still maintained the original Shadowless layout. This is what we now call the Shadowless base set print. Shortly after, Wizards of the Coast updated the card design by adding a drop shadow to the artwork box, creating what's known as the Unlimited print. Think of Shadowless cards as the transitional phase between first edition and Unlimited base set. They are essentially the same as first edition cards, but without the stamp, making them rarer than Unlimited base set cards, but slightly less rare than first edition ones. Due to their short production period, Shadowless cards are far less common than the standard Unlimited print, which makes them highly sought after by serious collectors and investors alike. Now let's take a look at how to spot one in your collection. Now, let's go over the key features that set Shadowless cards apart. 1. No shadow around the artwork. The most obvious giveaway is the missing drop shadow around the artwork box. Later prints of base set cards introduced this shadow to add depth. If your card lacks that shadow, you may have a Shadowless version. 2. Thinner font for HP and name. The font used for the Pokemon's name and HP is noticeably thinner on Shadowless cards compared to later prints. Additionally, the text color tends to appear lighter, giving it a distinct look when compared to Unlimited versions. Number 3. Lighter color background. Shadowless cards often have a slightly lighter background color in the artwork box compared to their Unlimited counterparts. This difference is subtle, but can be another useful indicator when identifying these rare cards. Number 4. Copyright dates at the bottom. Another telltale sign is the copyright line at the bottom of the card. Shadowless cards have the copyright date 1999 without any additional print years. Later versions, like the Unlimited base set, have 1999 to 2000 on them. This detail can confirm whether your card is truly Shadowless. Number 5. First edition versus Shadowless. All first edition base set cards are also Shadowless, but not all Shadowless cards have the first edition stamp. If your card lacks the first edition mark, but still has no shadow, it's a Shadowless Unlimited card, still rare, just not as rare as a first edition. So why do collectors pay a premium for Shadowless Pokemon cards? Here's why. They're older and scarcer. Shadowless cards were only printed for a short time before Wizards of the Coast updated the design, making them much rarer than their shadowed counterparts. Collector demand. Since these cards are from Pokemon's earliest days in the West, they hold nostalgic and historical value. Many collectors consider them essential pieces for vintage Pokemon collections. Higher market value. A Shadowless Charizard, for example, can sell for thousands of dollars, especially if it's graded by PSA or Beckett in high condition. Even common Shadowless cards can be worth significantly more than their Unlimited counterparts. If you're looking to add Shadowless cards to your collection, here are some final tips. Check bulk lots and garage sales. You'd be surprised how many people don't realize they own Shadowless cards. Searching through old collections, bulk lots, or even garage sales can be a goldmine. Verify before buying. If you're purchasing online, always ask for clear images of the card's front and back to confirm it's Shadowless. Check seller reviews and ratings for additional peace of mind. Consider grading for value increase. If you own a high-quality Shadowless card, getting it graded by PSA or Beckett can significantly increase its value. Be sure to check the condition carefully before submitting. Store and protect your cards properly. Using card sleeves, top loaders, and humidity-controlled storage can help preserve your Shadowless cards in mint condition and maintain their value over time. And that's a wrap on our journey into the world of Shadowless Pokemon cards. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, understanding these rare cards can take your collection to the next level. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more Pokemon TCG content from Lapras Loot. Do you own a Shadowless card? Tell us your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your collection.